Jesse Flores again. Welcome back to my channel, and this is my review of my vintage bag. So this vintage bag, I think, is probably rare, but not rare within the vintage Coach bags throughout the years. It's something not old, but it's not too new in the vintage category. One disclaimer just to share out there is that the story patch is not the best. I don't want to say it's a fake or it was just a bad press. I do believe it's authentic based on my research and assessing the item through my ownership. But I do believe it is genuine. I think sometimes things happen in production. There'll be little things here and there, but I think it is genuine, and I can't wait to share with you this bag. So here is the Soho Tote in dark brown or cacao, and it's a pretty large bag. It is soft and supple. It is really nice to feel. I did have to put something inside to showcase how large it is, because it is very slouchy. You can see the seams, a little bit of wear and tear from ink blots, but the seams have definitely pulled up for being a bag from 1996, as the registration is H6H4082. This bag definitely was made in America based on my research. You'll see in the pics of the story patch, it's not the best stamping, but I do believe it is authentic. So there is the tag. You can see it has a very nice look. I bought this at a vintage store about 3 years ago. Didn't know it was a Coach bag. I immediately looked it up on my phone at the counter, and lo and behold, I thought, wow, this might be a good thing to have, because I didn't really have a tote. In addition to my Metropolitan tote that is in the previous video review, I hope you get to watch it. What makes this bag very different than a regular Coach bag is part of a lightweight collection, the Soho collection. It is light with leather. It's not as detail oriented. As you can tell, it has some basic hardware like the brass buckle that's very curved, and the little hardware for the chain, and a basic snap magnetic closure. It's common for most Coach bags, and then very little CC chain, we call it today, but chain for the zip. Even though it's nylon, they still put effort on putting a metal chain on the zip. And yes, the zip is the YKK. So obviously that helped me figure out authenticity for the bag. So there is the hang tag. The buckle. Magnetic closure. Obviously the chain to the flap pocket. So here is the bag with nothing in it. It just, bam, slouches. So that's what makes the lightweight collection different than the main collection, is that they are not structured. They are meant to be lightweight, durable, quality leather still, just like all their products in the vintage eras. And my bag from 1996, I would say it held up very well from however many owners had it before my purchase. I think whoever owned it did a pretty good job maintaining, even with the little itty bitty little ink blots and little nicks, but the leather as a whole I think this is like great leather that will withstand test of time. Inside the bag, it is a open cavity. You see all the seams? It's suede. There is no nylon or fabric lining. You can see how they put that bag together, which is very, very good. And that suede is still soft, like literally. And that patch, I know it's disappointing that it's hard to see or read on camera, but I believe it is authentic. It passed all the things that I looked for based on my internet education, other Coach owners, reviews of other vintage products. It's suede on the back. The zipper has no issues. Yes, it has a little bit of damage, but that's something you don't see because it's in the inside. Even though this is a women's bag, I think it also could be gender neutral. I didn't think it was a women's bag when I bought it. It is a nice dark brown, go with anything. Looks very snazzy. Like I said, if you don't put things in it, it will literally slouch. So let's fill the bag up and see how much it can hold this AKA XL Soho Tote or lightweight tote 4082. But let's see how much this bag can hold. Let's see what I can put. So I got my wallet in the flap, car keys, apartment keys, my AirPods. We'll put my magnetic watch charger in the flap. While the flap is full, we're gonna put my medicine bag in the cavity, the charger, 1 glasses, 2 glasses. We'll put my notebook in the main cavity. We'll put my windbreaker in the main cavity. My 11-inch iPad Pro in the main cavity. Of course, if you get thirsty, you want water. Put that in the main cavity. And now we will close it. And that is the bag filled with pretty much all the same things I had in my Metropolitan tote, even though it was more organized, had more pockets. This is just an open cavity with a flat pocket in the inside. Snap closure is holding it together. The hang tag likes to move around a lot, but this is everything you can get into the Soho Tote XL, whatever you want to call it. But I think it's doing a damn good job for being a vintage Coach bag. Look at that, bud. Well, thank you everyone for coming to watch this review of the 4082 Tote in Cacao or dark brown. And this very squishy, beautiful leather. Again, it was made in 1996 in August. H is for August. I got it for about probably $62, and you could probably get it for the same price or more depending on the condition I think I got a great steal based on condition, and it was at my local thrift shop for quality goods. Last tidbit, just make sure if you own one of these 4082 totes to stuff it with tissue paper or a pillow or something when you're stowing it away, because it slouches and you can create creases on the bag unless you hang it properly on a coat hanger. And if you stow it in a garment bag, make sure that you overlap the handles like this so they don't get all messed up when you go to use it when you want to show it off. And lastly, the edge coat has slowly worn off, but it doesn't bother me because you don't really see it too much. But as a quick fix, if you know a cobbler or if you want to send it in to Coach, they are more than happy to fix that edge coat. But this is a pretty good bag. I say if you can find one, get it. It's probably the best leather you're ever gonna get. Possess. As much as I love the newer items, this is king.